This is what we're making today: Cheese Feathered Wing Gyoza. Alright, so today we're making a Cheese Feathered Wing Gyoza, Hanetsuki style. If you guys don't know what Hanetsuki is, Google it. Or you can click on the card on the top right corner. It's important to know what Hanetsuki style is because it's what gives these wings feathers. Anyways, back to cooking. We're gonna start off by making the pork filling. We're gonna start off by cutting our veg. While I cut my veg, this is where I remind you to smash that like button and hit the notification bells for new videos. And if you really like what you see, hit the subscribe button by clicking on my face on the bottom right of your screen. In this bowl is a pound of ground pork. We're gonna throw in all the veg that we just cut, which are a cup of green cabbage, a half cup of shiitake mushrooms, a quarter cup of leeks, and 2 tablespoons of grated ginger. Then we're gonna add in all our wet ingredients. We're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of sake, and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Then we're gonna season it with the 2 tablespoons of salt pepper mix, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and our secret ingredient, bare hands. Now we're gonna prep our protein. Here is a chicken wing. First, we're gonna separate the drumette from the wingette. We're simply gonna break it with our hands and make a cut right through. Now we have the drumette separated from the wingette. Next, we're gonna debone the wingette. We're gonna make an incision right in the middle, separating the 2 bones in the wingette. First, we're gonna take out the small bone. Using my left thumb, I'm going to pinch and crack that small bone right off. Then I'm gonna twirl it with my right hand until it comes off. I'm gonna repeat the exact same process with the big bone, and now we have a deboned wingette. It should look like this. Next, we're gonna stuff our pork filling into our chicken wing. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. You take some pork, you stuff it in there, you're good. They should look like this. And once we have 3 of them, we're gonna start frying. Alright, in a hot pan, we're going to drop in our chicken wings. We want to turn this chicken into a golden brown color. So we're going to sear it for about 3 minutes on each side. After 3 minutes, it should look like this. Once the chicken is caramelized on both sides, we're going to take out the chicken, clean the pan, make our slurry for our Hanetsuki style gyoza. For our slurry, we're going to take 1 cup of chicken broth and add it to 2 tablespoons of potato starch. We're going to give it a good mix, ensuring that there are no clumps. We're going to re-oil this clean pan and spread it with a paper towel. We're going to put our chicken back into this cold pan and then add in our slurry. I added about 3 fluid ounces of slurry into this pan. Once the slurry starts bubbling up, we're going to add in 1/4 cup of PARM cheese. We're then going to put a lid on this to melt the PARM cheese and to cook the pork filling all the way through. This will take about 5 minutes. So while we wait, we're going to make our sweet sour sauce. In a saucepan, we're going to mix 1 cup of chicken broth with 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of sake, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. We're also going to add in a half cup of ketchup and 2 tablespoons of sugar. We're going to bring this mixture up to a boil, then add in a 1/4 cup of our cornstarch slurry. Bring the sauce to a boil and reduce it until it has this consistency. You should have a nice, thick and smooth, sweet and sour sauce. Now let's go back to the chicken. After 5 minutes, our pork should have cooked all the way through. We're going to cook the rest of this on medium heat until the batter crisps up, like this. We're gonna let this rest for about 2 minutes. If you cook it right, this gyoza should come right off the pan. There should be no struggle. Now let's cut into this. Listen to this, guys. You guys hear how crispy that was? Now it's time for my favorite part, eating. Alright, so here's our sweet sour sauce that we made earlier. We were supposed to rub it on the gyoza while it was cooking, but I decided that we're just going to use it as a dipping sauce. Alright, listen to this. The batter was crunchy, the pork was cooked all the way through, and it was delicious. And this is how I made the feathered cheese wing gyoza, Hanetsuki style. Anyways, if you guys like what you see, hit the like button. And if you guys have any suggestions on what should cook next, please post in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe.